Visitors to the historic African American Cemetery in Rye will now have an easier time finding it. News 12's Michelle Brown shows us why.
These are people who lived from the 1820s all the way up to the 1960s that are buried here.
Now people looking for Rye's African American Cemetery, located within Greenwood Union Cemetery, will have an easier time finding it thanks to new signage.
With the replacement of the sign to bring attention to the public about the importance of this place, this sacred place, this significant place of people who are interned here, helps us to recognize with pride the contributions that they have made.
County Executive George Latimer among some local officials on hand for the unveiling.
It's a matter of respect. It's saying that the people who lived here, who were neglected in the time of their life and in the time of their immediate death for many years, are now remembered.
African American veterans from the Civil War and World Wars I and II, along with their families, among some of the more than 300 people buried on this hallowed ground.
African Americans in this area were brought here and interred here because there was literally no place else for them to be buried.
Eagle Scout Jack Lawler and his troop recently completed a beautification project at the cemetery, putting in a new planter near the new sign and a bench.
I feel very proud to help make the cemetery look how it should be, like a very professional and important historical place for the state.
Neglected for years, friends of the cemetery say the revitalization of this sacred and historic site has just begun. In Rye, Michelle Brown, News 12.
The Rye African American Cemetery was added to the National Register of Historic Places back in 2003. The last documented burial there was in 1964.